Welcome back, everybody, to Heroes of Absalom, where we here at Three Kobolds Gaming play a little game known as Pathfinder Second Edition, and Ben watches. Thank you so much for joining us
Right
once
out of the
again.
gate from catching strays.
No one is safe, Ben. No one is safe. Thanks again so much for joining us as we continue on our recently rather harrowing adventure. But before we do that, before
I
we
knew we were fighting in game. I didn't know we were fighting out of it too.
before we do that, I just wanted to ask, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing?
Terrified.
Nervous.
I want a chance to kind
scared.
of talk to you all about how you're feeling, what your thoughts are in this moment as we go into the game where half the group is paralyzed, one is dead, and Bastro is watching. Or dying.
Hey,
Dying. Excuse
Thank
me,
you.
Dying.
Still dying one.
How are we doing? How are we feeling?
100% fine. This is fine. As the last one standing, just immense pressure to somehow save Bastro's friends and also beat the enemy. It's been a great week, thinking of every situation that could possibly happen in the next few turns. So yeah, we're doing good. We're having fun.
I'm feeling vengeful. I'm feeling excited,
Yeah, that's reasonable. Ben?
but also scared. I'm very scared.
I don't want to talk about it, dude. My my
It's a
updated
good-
background
it's a good
says everything that you
background.
need to know about what I'm feeling. Because I'm not feeling anything. Because I'm stone.
You're
My heart
stoned?
is made of stone. Yeah, man, it's so stoned. I'm actually straight chilling. Straight chilling.
Got a lot of.
I have no idea where this is gonna go. I'm still convinced you can't kill Oski because, as you pointed out, he's not dead.
He's not.
He is petrified.
That's true.
So I'm
He's
just,
not dead.
we'll see what happens.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But really, the only way to resolve it would to be just jumping in. So I think that's what we're gonna do
Okay,
here.
let's do it.
As a quick recap, the party, after narrowly escaping being engulfed by rather devious slimes on the lower floor, they managed to escape, to recollect, and heal themselves back up. They did a bit of reconnaissance on this floor that we see here, the third floor, where they found a number of traps. In. Let me just ping it here. In this room, both doors appear to have some kind of trap on them, and this mannequin, which they seem to be using as a practice dummy of some kind, also appears to have some kind of trap that is embedded into it. But they come to this door here. I'll just move Bastard a little to the side. This door here. They hear footsteps and they hear low, grumbling breaths, and they make their way in. Where they find the basilisk that Gribbs had warned them of, along with its two handlers, two seemingly more elite, or at least more dangerous members of the Copper Hand, appear to be taking care of it with strange furred masks that they wear over their faces, presumably as protection from what the group now knows to be the petrifying gaze of said basilisk. One of the handlers does go down, but shortly thereafter, Oski succumbs to the gaze of the basilisk, being petrified, turned to stone where he stood. Twinkletoes manages to grab a mask off of the downed handler and makes her way into the cell to face off with both the basilisk and now the other handler, but is unfortunately brought down in her attempts. And we left off with the end of the basilisk's turn, where he sent another gaze at our good friend Kashak. We start this session as we watch, or as Bastro watches Kashak's body go rigid, the scales turning to stone down his legs and arms, up over his face, with just that last little flicker of one of his eyes looking at Bastro for help. As he falls to the ground, not shattering, much too dense of a stone figure for that, but face down on the ground, posed as if he were standing on a wall, but now stoically resting at Bastro's feet.
I like how through all of that, Will was able to insert a subtle jab that Kashak is really dense.
Yeah, what are you calling a dense statue?
The guy who's currently stoned and has hardness 8 and so didn't take any damage from falling.
6'8" of stone.
On the bright
You know what's
side,
especially frustrating about this combat? I didn't take a
please go
single point. I didn't take a single point of hit point damage. I
yeah,
didn't take a singular point of hit point damage, and I'm
I
a stone
think,
figure
I
lying on the
I
floor.
haven't either, actually. I haven't
Yeah.
either.
Neither one of us did.
I think Jack and Ben, as relatively high level Pathfinder First Edition players, can attest to. It's never the HP damage that becomes the issue.
Never.
It's the saving throws that become the issue. And we're starting to see that now, as it is.
Except for me, where it's really the hit.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. We're still in the transition phase, okay? I got some things to work out. Bastro, it's your turn.
Oh gosh,
You got 2 actions and a dream.
Are you slowed?
I am slowed. So
Crap. Have you thought about fixing that?
Have you thought about speeding up?
Bastro unslows himself. It's a free action, and no. Do I have to make a saving throw?
I mean, theoretically, yes, but it doesn't matter. But go ahead and roll it for me.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 17 for it's a fortitude, right? So that's 29.
You are still slowed 1.
Okay, bet.
But the duration doesn't reset, so you got that going for you.
Bastro's going to move over to here. And then second action, he's going to cast Life Boost on Twinkle Toes. So a halo appears around Twinkle Toes' head. You get 4 points of, or no you don't. You get 16 points of healing.
On her turn?
Yeah, at the start of her turn. That's exactly what I meant.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Amazing.
that's my turn. That's my turn, yeah.
Kashak, it is
Not lots of it.
your turn. You, unfortunately, cannot take any actions, but after doing some digging, despite the fact that Shithra is slowed due to some rather crucial wording in a variety of texts, Shithra still gets 1 action to use and is essentially unaffected by the slowed condition.
Minions, of which animal companions are a subset, cannot be affected by things that give you more or less actions because they get a fixed number of actions on my turn. They don't get their own turn to regenerate actions, which is what is targeted by a lot of these effects. So, doesn't make a whole lot of real life sense, but we're going with it.
Its rules is written. And
She is going to try to bite this basilisk.
okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Natural 19 for a 31.
Ooh, that is a hit. That is a hit.
Okay. That is...
And it's still a hunted target, yes?
It is still a hunted target, and that is 16 points of piercing damage.
Are you sure?
Dang!
I am sure.
No way it was that close.
It had
Really?
15 health left.
Wow! Thank goodness.
Yes! Shithra is a hero of Absalom.
There is a hero of Absalom, well established.
The ladies of the group.
I told them beforehand they were fine. Told them they were fine.
Guys, just make all of your backup characters women, and then we'll have heroes of Absalom across the board.
Exactly.
That's
Female
really what it
characters
takes.
only.
That's really what it takes. I can just close out this basilisk stat sheet now.
Thank goodness, dude.
Whew.
I had no idea how Bastard was gonna take.
I mean, you
It
just see
is-
Shithra just like she's furiously digging into this thing's neck. It's like a Godzilla fight. These two horrifying lizards, and she is just like taking a chunk out of this thing's neck and is like
I love it.
spitting it back on the ground. Just rage.
Yeah.
Twinkletoes is very sad. She's not getting to see this because she's still technically.
Still rather unconscious, but Bastard, you just hear this crunch as the vertebrae just behind the jaw on this basilisk separate. And after Shithra's jaws open back up, it collapses to the floor. Last little whimper of life exiting.
I'd like to think that when either chomp down on the
I'd
neck,
love to think that
the
too.
basilisk's eyes just damn eyes.
Yeah, they go cold and dark. Its eyes closing one last time. For this rather upset Copper Hand member walks up, you just hear, damn it, damn it, damn it, as she goes out to stab Shithra.
Bring it on.
I'm assuming a 24 will get you.
That will hit me, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be a
This lady is not from the AHA.
no. What is that? That is gonna be for 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to attempt to tumble through.
Where?
Here.
Away.
She can't tumble through two spaces.
Oski
Two enemy spaces.
currently isn't an enemy space.
Just difficult terrain.
Just difficult
Oh.
terrain. Might not matter.
Flex DC?
This is against your reflex DC, yes.
What do you got?
It is a
What you got?
15.
Oh, not even close.
Okay. Yeah, so she is stuck. That was her third action. It would have been Oski's turn. Fortunately, it is. past
Love
time.
rubbing it in, don't you?
Yes, he does.
Twinkletoes, at the top of your turn, you gain 16 health. You wake up
Oh.
on the ground with a dead basilisk just
Ah.
over your face. What would you like to do?
I would like to stand up from prone with my first action.
Yeah?
I would like to pick up my sword with my second action. And then I would like to swang at this lady with my third action.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Alright.
Also, I know I said 16. I really meant 6 points.
Oh, okay.
That is rather different.
That is
Yeah.
rather different, but I will take what I can get.
Take the wounded one condition as well.
Yes, I already did. Thank you.
I said that you get all your hit points back, but how's 5?
A third of your
I-
HP?
did it for you.
How about a 12?
It's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Alright. Since I was unconscious, I don't have panache, but I do.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
I think we did this before, and the only way you lose panache is if you use it or the battle ends.
Well,
yeah,
I don't
think we've done
remember-
this before too.
I don't remember whether I think I did because I tumbled through,
you
but then
tumbled,
I might.
yeah, you tumbled through, but you didn't. I believe you still have it. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's
Okay.
yet another, like, doesn't make real life sense, but, like, the mechanics allow it, so that's what
Sweet.
we're gonna go with. Yeah.
Okay, well then I didn't declare this was a confident finisher, so this is just a precise strike then. Ooh, okay, that's a 5 and a 4 on the dice. So 10 plus 3, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage noted. Well done.
Nice.
Straight back
Okay.
onto your feet and straight back to slashing.
There's that gunslinger archetype that's like unexpected sharpshooter where you make so many mistakes with guns that like it pulls it off. I want
Yeah.
like an unexpected swashbuckler where like every time you fail a check you get panache. It's like
Oh my
you want like
God.
he wants to benefit
fun.
you from like going unconscious or fumbling in a task. It's like, no, he's trying his best. He's doing so good.
Just
That's
like
what I want.
stumbling to their feet and they slash somebody's leg off. Like, yeah, that would be
20
interesting.
points of slashing damage.
I mean, that's the whole point
I
of
want
the
that.
unexpected sharpshooter is like they miss
Right.
so badly that it like ricochets off of 4 different things before hitting their target. It's really interesting.
I want unexpected swashbuckler in my heart.
Hey,
How do you
who
feel
knows?
about homebrew?
Yeah, maybe we go into third-party business. We'll see. Fantastic. Yeah, you stand up, you grab your weapon, you do some damage. It rolls back around to Bastro.
All right. So I believe Bastard already stoked Twinkletoes this combat before she went down. So I think this is a first, but he's going to stoke
Sheethra?
He's going to stoke Sheethra, yeah. So first action.
Sheethra just gets this inner feeling of warmth that she is, being a cold-blooded creature, never felt before. Heat emanating out of herself instead of vice versa.
Is this what it's like to sunbathe on the inside?
Yep. And then second action, Bastard will cast Guidance on Sheethra
There it is.
and kind of point at the masked copper hand figure and just be like, do the same thing you did to the to that lizard to her, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. It is Sheethra's one action.
Yeah, I mean, I think that she would strike out at this copper hand lady as she's threatening her. Technically, she's not the hunted target, so like it's not necessarily rules as written, but I would think that she would just strike out of fear.
I see no reason why she wouldn't go for the target that has been hurting her friends
And also tried to hurt her.
and
Exactly.
just stabbed her.
And just
yeah.
stabbed her in the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage.
+3.
Plus 3. Oh my god. That is 17 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
17 points of piercing.
Even without the hunted target?
Yeah, 8 and a 2 on the dice. Plus 4 from my strength, and then plus 3 from Stoke the Heart. 17.
I don't like it, but I'll allow it. Yeah, just a nasty.
Is her attack 2d8?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's so good.
She leveled up. She leveled up.
She's an old lass now. She's
Right.
mature. She's a cougar now.
Ignoring that, yeah, you just see this chomp right around the calf of this copper hand, just digging into that meat. Oh boy, she's starting to look pretty rough and worse for wear, but it is her turn. She'll take an action with her last little bit of poison. She will apply it to her blade. And she's gonna turn around and try to hit Twinkletoes for deigning to stand back up. Uh, 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Need you to roll a 42 save.
Okay. Natural 16, 26.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about the poison damage. However, you're still
Go on,
going
less than
under
4.
with
Less than 4.
14 damage.
Okay, well, I fall back unconscious.
Dying 2.
Nice little dying too.
Does she still have life boost on?
Yes.
Yeah. It's funny.
Life boost is gonna kill me.
Just hold on to that hero point. You never know when it might come in handy.
yeah.
You just, Bastro, once again, you just hear from under this, like, muffled under the mask, "Stay down!" And she turns with her last action to hit Sheethra. Oh man, math. That is going to be a 23 on Sheethra.
Oh, hits.
Ooh. Only 8 points points of piercing this time around.
Nice.
That's her
Tight.
turn. Oh wait, gotta move Twinkle Toes. She got put under in a different spot now.
GMing is fun.
Yeah, it is. That, then that, then that. Okay, we roll around to Pastro again. You're doing great, buddy.
First action, sustain the spell
Okay.
for Sheathra. Second action, let's see. I should. Cantrips do I have? Not really much. I'm going to attempt to demoralize this bad person.
There it is.
So Baxter looks this masked figure straight in the eyes, and it's just like, "Stop! That's enough." He's gonna try to copy Oski. You don't want to do this anymore. This is this
Starts
is
preaching
not
at her.
the right thing. And roll to demoralize.
Masluna's table or whatever.
Oh my god! What? I got a natural 20 on the demoralize.
Okay.
Oh my god. So just so you know, I have a 0 for intimidation. So it's just a flat 20.
That makes it even better.
So does that just become a success because it's a flat 20?
Well, you rolled a natural 20.
So that's a
So
crit.
I'm trying to
DC,
see.
yeah, 20 against her will DC, which will probably not succeed. But-
Yeah, so it is just a regular success.
Okay, that's what I thought. But still, that's hilarious. Oh my-
Yes.
That is
so
amazing.
Bastro, just like in this haze almost, just starts yelling at her, screaming, "This isn't what you want to do. This isn't right. Maslita's table." And she
Something or other.
is so she
He
is so
specifically yells that. Just
confused by whatever is going on that she like steps away from this crazy man.
Oh my god, he's a psychopath. I can't be near him.
You just the like tip of her blade drops a little bit, and she takes a step back, almost tripping over the body that's under her.
See?
You have one more action, correct, Bastro?
That was my second. I had to sustain.
Oh, you
for
sustained.
my first
Yes,
action.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, slowed one really sucks, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Twinkle Toes gains 6 points of health from life boost. You're at wounded.
Oh, wounded too.
Yeah,
Okay, and I have 6 points of health.
yeah.
I would like to stand up, grab my sword, and swing with a confident finisher.
Yeah, you do.
Yo, no fear.
Yeah, you
no
do.
fear.
That's a natural 20!
Yes. They start
I
rolling
love
in.
this star dice. I love this star dice.
Yes!
Our luck turns around. All we needed was a new session.
Seriously, from
Hell of a time
horrible
to roll
rolls
it,
last
yeah.
week to great rolls this
Like-
week, I'll take it.
Like, y'all see that? It's so hard to see. It's a clear dice.
I see
but
your beautiful die.
It's a
That's-
beautiful die.
Yeah.
We'll take your word on it.
Okay, okay. I'll take a picture. Anyway. Excuse
Before
me.
that, why don't you go ahead and roll damage for me?
Well, I can't do that before that because I'll have to move. There we go. Now I can roll the 10d6
Only?
Oh,
Only? Only 10?
plus your strength.
plus my strength.
Plus 2.
Bless you.
Oh, one of them was out of the box. Okay. Oh, and one's cocked. All right. 6, 12, 18, 28, 29, 33, 38, 41, 43, 45 points of damage.
Wait, what?
You just rolled rocks on those.
I really did.
You just rolled
six-
insane.
I rolled 3 6s and 2 5s. Oh, and 3 5s.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
That's
you just rolled
a-
nuts.
That's a new damage record, everybody. Twinkle Toes breaking her own previous damage record onto the show from 39 to now 45 points of damage.
Gets up and slashes this woman's head off.
She had exactly 45 hit points left.
Shut!
You're
Really?
kidding.
Oh,
You're
I'm-
kidding.
I'm not. I am astounded.
Oh my god.
I am speechless.
That's
Um,
unreasonable.
She knocks me unconscious twice in a row, says stay down. I get up, pick up my sword, and run
Just
her through.
run her through. Let this be a lesson to everyone. Nobody puts Twinkle Toes unconscious 3 times in the same combat.
No, nobody can.
Nobody has. Nobody ever will.
Oh my gosh.
Not possible.
Knock on wood.
She is down. You all are out of combat.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
I'm actually kind of shocked. I had visions of a TPK in my head over the
Yeah,
Guys, I've been
stressful.
so scared all week. It's like, I've been distracting myself with, like, a cosplay build, but I've been so scared. Like,
Very stressful. Very, very stressful.
But you're not out of the woods yet.
no, we're not.
So, Bastro, Twinkle Toes. You see that Shithra, wounded herself, just kind of crawls over to Kashak and is trying to, like, lick his face and paw at his body.
Amazing. And by amazing, I mean, is she getting the basilisk's blood on him, and is he returning to normal?
No.
Damn. Can I roll a check to see how we get them to not be stone anymore?
Yeah, same.
Sure. You can roll either nature, arcana, or medicine.
Even
Look
if
like
I'm-
that's great and all.
What if I'm
but
trained
like,
in none of those?
Arcana.
while y'all are doing that, get us some Taco Bell or something.
Yeah. Like, just like a. I could really go for a quesarito, you know?
21.
Oh,
21.
dude. With the
21?
spicy sauce.
21
Yeah.
what?
Fire
Arcana?
sauce.
Arcana, yeah.
Arcana. Okay.
That was a
Uh,
natural 7.
You are aware. This is a relatively common magical knowledge for somebody who has studied specifically to be a doctor. You do know that that using information from a different source that Emily Grace had, you do in fact need to cover. I don't mean just splash, but cover them in fresh basilisk blood. The tricky part being that each basilisk only has enough blood to adequately cover 1d3 figures.
No. That's so stressful.
So Bastro, I need you to roll me a d6.
What?
We can hero point this if he's going to roll it, right?
Oh no, this is not a roll that you can hero point.
Okay.
Question: Does he have to decide? Do they have to decide who goes first before the roll?
It doesn't matter. It's like there's X amount of blood, right?
Oh, it's about the. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
So, Bastro, on a 1 or a 2, you only have enough blood to cover one of them.
Oh my god.
Everything else, you're fine. But on a 1 or a 2, you only have enough blood for one.
Way to put this on Bastro.
I wasn't
Okay.
gonna roll it. What do you mean?
Okay. 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 Okay.
Roll it.
Oh! A 3. It's a 3. It's a 3.
Oh, our luck continues. Okay.
So, Bastro, you
Oh,
think that
thank
you're
God.
gonna have to like work quickly since the creature's on the ground, currently bleeding. But you think if you like,
Well, I'm gonna help him, and
Yeah.
he's slowed one, so
Absolutely.
I assume I'm actually doing a lot of them.
you're able to like flip him over, carve open the belly a little bit, and with whatever,
I take one of the legs and just start like.
Like
yeah,
a glue stick.
with whatever means you can. eventually you're able to. Yeah, it takes you about 20 minutes, but eventually you're able to cover both of them in basilisk blood, fresh basilisk blood.
Can we make an argument
enough.
for this being the rescuing of a friend's life being a refocusing thing for Bastro?
Nope. This is very.
Darn.
This is not quite it. Yeah.
A lot of mental focus
I
going on.
appreciate the attempt. Yes, it's good to ask those questions. This is not one of those cases, though.
Okay.
Well, Bastard does it anyways.
I help.
The covering blood,
Yes.
so his friends become unpetrified. Also, Twinkle Toes, you get 12 more points of healing. And the halo
Fabulous.
goes away.
And after what seems like forever, once their bodies are fully covered, you can see that these flakes and chips begin to form, cracks running up and down, and you're worried for a second that maybe it didn't work, maybe they're shattering, but no. A resounding crumble begins as the flakes of stone chip and fall, and standing there as if untouched by time or trouble are Kashak and Oski, fully revived.
Oski comes out of it. I'm assuming, like, he thinks no time has passed, and he just continues bashing his shield. And oh no, crits, Shithra!
Yeah, I mean, Kashak would definitely just like have an arrow in bow, like ready to fire, but sees.
Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah,
You see
we got
Astra holding a drained carcass of a basilisk.
Yeah, and Oski's like, why do I smell so funny?
We had to cover you in blood of the lizard. It's not Shithra's. Or Kashak's.
A lot of lizard going on here.
So we won then. We've conquered the beast. It's done.
It's, at least for the moment, I'm really hurt still. I'm gonna take some healing potions. I'm just gonna down a couple of those really quick. I'm gonna chug one minor elixir of life and one minor healing potion.
Oski's just gonna sort of take some time and catch his bearings. Is Slowed still active?
At this point, no. None of you are
Okay.
under the effects of slow.
After the 20 minutes it takes to unpetrify us.
Okay.
I hate to be a burden on anyone, but it seems as though Shithra took some hits in the battle. Is there any way we could restore some of her energy?
No problem. And Bastard will put a halo on Shithra.
That should be
And-
just fine.
I'm also gonna,
24
if that's not
points.
enough.
No, that's way more than enough. Yeah, that's
Oh,
perfect.
okay.
24, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Oski's gonna
that's-
step into the room and look at Twinkle Toes, like chugging healing potions. Like, Twinkle Toes, thank you for saving my life. Do you need more healing?
more healing would be wonderful. Yeah, I'm very wounded.
Oski will lay on hands. He'll put a hand on your shoulder and cast lay on hands. So you get, what is it, 18? I think 18.
Amazing.
And Kashak's gonna start rifling through pockets and going through the bodies.
Sure. Pretty standard fare for these ruffians. They've got leather armor, short sword each, 10 crossbow bolts each, and a hand crossbow. They also have the 2 fur masks.
Well, I'm wearing
One
one
of
still.
one of which Twinkle Toes is wearing.
I don't take care about any of that stuff.
I think we take the masks.
Why would we? Or
They
why
could
don't
be
we?
the masks could be worth something to sell.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take the short swords, but I'll leave the armor on. It's just gonna take too much time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the masks could be worth something. I think they're probably worth taking.
There also
Um,
is a small, like, footlocker under the window next to where Bastro is standing.
A small footlocker, like with tiny employees, and they sell tiny shoes.
You're
Okay.
fired.
From the tiny footlocker? Oh god.
It's
Good lucker for gnome.
it's staffed entirely by Keebler elves, but in Pathfinder, Keebler elves are close relatives of redcaps, so I don't know if they're gonna get in there.
Let's search the footlocker. Is it locked?
Sure. It's unlocked. In there are 2 lesser healing potions. The hammer
Oh.
that was used to bang on the pipes, and a little note. A little note that reads, "Just in case, I'd hate to have to cut the basilisk open just to save you."
Oh.
Oh, so there was a clue. In case we didn't know
Wow.
how to do it. Amazing.
It's just the note. Yeah, it's just the note to tell us what to do.
It doesn't tell you exactly, but it's like a, you know.
If we hadn't rolled high enough, that would have given us a clue.
Yeah,
Like,
that note's
yeah.
not like attached to a scroll of stone to flesh, right?
It's next to the healing potions, so you assume
Gotcha.
that this is for a gift for whoever was working in here.
I'm cool with Twinkletoes just taking both of those lesser healing potions. Kashak is able enough to stay away from danger that I don't necessarily want them. I guess between Oski
I'm
and
cool with that. I've
okay
got
with
one
TT.
on me, and yeah, I think if you want them, Emily or EG, take them.
Love them.
Yeah, go ahead. How long did the searching take, Will? Did it take 10 minutes, say?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Then Oski, after he laid on hands, while the search was happening, he was refocusing.
Sure.
All right, let's.
I'm still down quite a bit of health and wounded too.
I think, doesn't the magic healing take away the wounded?
I think only once you get to full.
Once you reach
Yeah.
full hit points
Oh,
and take
well
10
then-
minutes.
Oski
24.
will Oski will spend another lay on hands on Twinkletoes.
You can also remove it with treat wounds if that is something you wanted to do.
How much did you need, Twinkletoes?
I need about
So you get another 18 from lay on hands.
okay. That means I need another 16 after that.
Okay, then you get both. You get life boost and
Amazing.
I think we would easily take the 10 minutes to let everybody refocus and get her wounded conditions off, and then go through the
Like
door.
that. So spend 10 more minutes chilling.
And Kashak stealthily investigate the door for traps or people on the other side. Willing to roll 2 different perception checks for that.
Sure. Start with the stealth.
Okay. 17. Not that I think that stealth check really matters because we just fought a basilisk in here, but
And they rang the alarm. Go ahead and roll a
yeah.
deception check.
so I'll call this first one for traps.
Sure.
Natural 1 for a 14.
As far as you're aware, every door in this place is trapped. You've seen the other 2, or you heard what Twinkle
Oh, God.
said.
And then a 16 perception through the door to listen for people.
You don't hear anything.
I am putting this dice away because I rolled 3, 1, 3.
Yeah, get rid
Time.
of that.
Time to move on from that guy. Kashak says, "There's never been anyone in this house as long as it's been alive. We should go in with no reservations whatsoever."
we're the first people ever here.
We're the first people to ever step foot in this house.
Kashak, are you alright?
Coming back from Stone made me a changed man. I'm more confident and more domineering. And he just kicks the door.
Oh my god.
What would you like to do?
It's a side effect of being stoned. I'm confused.
Can we wait 10 more minutes just to maybe refocus a little bit more, or should we just continue on?
We can do that, yeah. I don't think it matters. Like, if someone's gonna bust through the door, someone's gonna bust through the door. We already spent like 40 minutes in here, so like.
I am pro refocusing.
Yeah.
I'm full, but I like having everyone have their focus point.
Yeah, let's get everybody to whatever they're gonna be at.
Let me get to 2 then. So
How do we
let's
feel about the particular party order that we're in?
I generally like being at the front since I'm slow and tanky.
Yeah, what if we do that? Because you and TT need to move. I mean, I guess Toronto's can move at 1,000,000 miles an hour, so she's fine.
Really fast.
I'll be the front to open the door and shield raised if anything's coming at us.
I'm down for roughly this.
Yeah,
I'm okay with this. Yeah.
I'll go right here. I'll follow Sheethra in. She's not big enough for me to ride yet, is she?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Actually, she is. You're smaller, right?
That's true.
She is. big enough.
Oh, you could ride her. Yeah.
Yo,
I'll ride
what?
Sheathrain.
Yo.
Yeah, this is something we haven't explored yet. The Monitor Lizard Animal Companion has the ride trait, or the mount trait, I think it is,
Mm-hmm.
which means that she is perfectly capable of being ridden, and Twinkle Toes can feel more than
I'm the
comfortable
only one
riding
who
along.
can right now.
You're a
That's
bit
awesome.
at her mercy in terms of movement, so you'll have to like dismount, which takes an action. It's a bit kind of awkward, but you know,
Okay.
But it saves a little
Yes,
space on the
yes,
way in.
saves a little time. Yeah,
It's there.
it's for the vibes.
It's for the vibes. So do you open the door?
Yeah, Oski looks back and waits for like a go-ahead signal from Twinkle Toes, who's right behind him. And Oski bursts open the door,
Okay.
heedlessly.
Retrieved my sheath from my sword cane before this, by the way.
Okay.
Weapons are drawn.
Raised.
Beyond this door, you find what looks to be a reading room. A round wooden table with matching chairs, a bookshelf lined with paperbacks and old magazines and newspapers, and there are a few throw pillows on the floor, but not too much else here. We give you the rest of this reveal.
Oh, lots of doors. What do we think? We want to. Oh my gosh, more doors. Do we want to go
One does not simply walk
East.
into Mordor.
east or west first?
Let's look for traps first.
Yeah.
Well, right. But we want to look east or west first. Like, where do we want to start our focus?
Let's start east.
Yeah.
Astro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oski will take a step here and listen at the door, and then check for traps also.
In that order?
No, the other order. He will check for traps first and then listen at the door.
Go ahead and roll 2 perception checks for
You
me.
don't want to activate one of those traps that pops when you listen to things.
Okay, gray dice is listening.
This is Rune of Singe Ear.
Alright, the traps roll is a 14, the listening roll is a 23.
As far as you're aware, there are no traps on this door, and you don't hear anything emanating from the other side.
Okay, and Oski will share that with the party.
Kashak turns to his right and sees the door that we weren't supposed to go through because there was a trap on it. What's on the other side of this door?
Looks like a door.
There's no red X on it. Can he see the remainder of the trap on it? Like, he knows there's a trap here. He's looking for it specifically. Like, he knows what it is. I don't know. Is there anything on this side of the door?
No.
Weird.
What?
I don't know. I don't want to mess with it.
People are weird. This up-and-coming Thieves Guild is very odd.
Do we? I don't hear anything behind this door. Do we want to check all the doors before proceeding, or should we go into this one first?
I'm gonna glance at the other doors. This one at first, and then this one for traps to see if I recognize any of the same stuff from the other traps on these doors back here.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right.
Kashak will check out the door to the west here also.
21.
21. As far as you're aware, there are no traps.
21 from me as well on this northwestern door here.
No traps.
Okay.
What about this one up here?
Go ahead and roll a separate perception check for me.
While they're doing this, I think
19
Oski's
for
gonna
29.
like peek around the corner too, and like look at the table. Is there anything I can see on the table that would stand out?
As far as the door up top, no traps that you can see from here. But both of you notice, both Oski and Twinkletoes, that lined up along. Let me see if I can do this. Lined up along this wall, this far wall.
This one here.
Yeah, along this wall here are quite a few more posters.
Oh,
They are posters that represent about 8 years worth of time in what you can only suspect to be Twinkletoes' life.
What is
What?
happening?
What?
That's creepy.
What? What a bunch of creeps.
The one on the
Yeah,
far
seriously.
right looks to be fairly recent, maybe a month ago. But it stops there. Next to 2 more posters that are clearly not of Twinkletoes. One that is X'd out with red paint through it. Seems to be a halfling man, maybe late 40s, early 50s. And one with a red circle around it. A halfling woman of roughly the same age.
Do I recognize them?
You do recognize them.
I think Oski will go, Twinkletoes. Are you seeing this? Are these your parents?
Are they my parents?
They're your parents.
He'll sort of take a moment and just look at Twinkletoes. Twinkletoes, what happened with the Copper Hand and you?
I don't know about the Copper Hand, but I turned in information that brought down someone pretty high up. So I can only assume that it's that.
We're going to continue finding or searching for your parents. We don't know what happened to them, but we won't stop until we find out where they are.
I mean, it could just mean that they haven't been able to find him, and that's why there's an X over it, right?
It could mean any number of things. Do not give up hope. We don't know anything based on what this is. We cannot give up hope.
We've certainly already learned that just because they paint red X's on things doesn't mean those things actually do anything. And he kind of looks at the 2 doors like,
Get over the doors, Kashak. Okay?
their codes,
We have
their
to move
codes
forward.
their codes are eluding both of us, and I don't think we should assign too much meaning to any of it.
Yeah, I mean, they kept hitting those pipes and nobody came running, so maybe everything they're doing just makes no sense. So
I'm starting to
They
think
seem to
that
be-
myself.
Fairly bad at communicating in any style, so odd paintings on the wall may not have any meaning.
All I know is that we have to find the 4th floor, the last floor.
agreed.
Ambassador's gonna start looking around again.
We open this door.
I'm gonna come up to this door and see if I hear anything in this room.
Sure, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Ambassador's gonna take out his brass ear, and he's gonna listen to this room.
18.
On the other side of this door, you hear voices. It sounds
Oh?
a little raucous, actually.
What?
Sounds like they're maybe playing a card game. You hear like, "All right, it's
Are
your
they
turn
drunk?
to draw." Whose turn is it? No, it's your turn. Draw. Just go.
I motion over.
Oski's gonna come over to the other double door.
Twinkle-Toes is like miming, like, should we go in or should we move on since they seem distracted, or like...
Oski's pointing at this door.
Let's go in.
We're going in.
All right. Burst open the door. Yeah, I think Twinkle-Toes and Oski open the doors at the same time on Twinkle-Toes' count.
Okay. You burst open the doors to see
Whoa.
another.
Oh, those are some fun pawns.
Oh,
Another table, but this one seems to be made out of like broken furniture. Like they've stacked a crate on its side and put like just like a piece of not driftwood, but like a broken pallet down as a table. They're sitting on like cartons. This room.
The table right outside. What are they doing?
It smells like wet fur, with piles of questionable food and shredded cloth, broken furniture all over the place. And in unison, all four of them just turn to you. And then they go back to playing cards.
What? Do they appear to be dressed as Copperhand? Like, because a fair number of them have been similarly dressed. Are these four dressed in a similar way?
They are not.
You know what? Are they dressed in any particular?
I mean, they don't have any like uniformity to them, but they are all dressed in relatively ill-kempt clothing. I wouldn't say like, you know, it might have been like a nice cloak at one point, but it's been a while since it's been cleaned or repaired. They have, you know, fairly decent clothing, but it's certainly seen wear and tear.
Do they look like captives?
Yeah, are there like manacles on any of them or anything?
No manacles or anything. I mean, you're more.
Excuse me. Pardon me. We're new to this place. We're looking for stairs to the top level. May I ask what you all are doing here and how we can get to the roof?
This one at the top here. Oh, we can't ping. This one at the top here just kind of looks at you. To the top, it's the last door and you're right there. And she like points past Bastro.
To the top right door.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know anybody else who is like up here? We just ran into a bit of some trouble with a snake-like creature. Do you happen to know anything about that before you were here? And have you seen that at all?
You mean the basilisk?
Yeah.
No, we try to steer clear of it. Not good for the skin.
Forgive me, but who are you?
Forgive me, but what the hell is going on?
Who are you? And he's talking to the one who's been talking to us, I guess.
What
She
game are you
says-
guys playing?
We're playing.
Can we
That's nice from former players.
Yeah.
We're playing President. Actually, it's an 8-player game. If you wanna
Oh my
drop
god.
in. No, my name is Aka, and we are refugees of sorts. The Copperhand, they took us in. Well, and they sort of pay us when we take on gigs for them that they don't want to do themselves.
Okay.
For a
I
new
must-
line of employment?
I must let you know we are in the business of making sure the Copperhand can't pay anyone else to do anything anymore.
So what you're saying is we should leave?
Yeah.
That would be best, yeah. Well, do you want to help us out? I mean, we can certainly make it a little bit worth your while if you want to provide some assistance.
Well, how about this? Don't take this the wrong way. But, how about you go up there, and then we'll just talk to whoever's alive at the end of it.
I think that's certainly more than fair. What can you tell us about the upper levels?
Oh, not too many usually up there. Some of the wizard folk and, Fayati, she stays up there.
Of course, Fayati. Moving on. No, who is Fayati?
Who's Fayati? Who's that?
Fayati Allenmore. She runs the thing. She runs
Do
the
I
place.
know that name? Do I know
Call
that
knowledge.
You do, actually, and it's exactly the same name that you think it is.
Okay. We'll let that be mysterious.
But this person did say she, which Twinkle Toes, you are familiar with the fact that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Interesting.
What should we be prepared for when we go up there? You said wizard folk, obviously spells and creepy shit.
I mean, I've never fought them, so I don't know how to help you with that one, bud.
Are you imitating my voice?
Are you imitating my voice?
We seem to have similar voice patterns now.
Is there anything else on this floor that's worth exploring? There are a couple other doors we've seen.
I mean, you got the piss pots, and she like points to the wall behind her, and then you got some of the other beds across the way.
Kashak turns to Bastra and says, "I swear she's imitating my voice. It's got to be an impression. Should I be offended?"
Hey,
I
you don't have a monopoly on gruff voices.
Look, all I'm saying is I came in here talking one way and you started talking another way.
I'd like to sense motive on
What's your
what
perception?
Aka or Appa?
Aka.
Yep.
Not Appa, of course not. 10 plus 10.
I mean, seems to check out. They clearly don't appear to be Copper Hand.
But like I get the sense that Akka is like telling the truth and it's like, yeah, like whatever. We're not gonna go snitch on you or anything, or run downstairs and barricade you in, or.
And what are the other three doing while this conversation is happening?
One of them is shuffling cards, and the other two are just kind of eyeing you awkwardly.
They're just
I
like,
get the sense that like Akka's telling the truth and nothing weird's happening.
I mean, yeah. From what you're seeing there, it makes sense to you that they don't really have skin in the game here.
it's a reasonable story for sure. Yeah.
Like,
Well,
if you-
Oski's gonna open the door and see if the piss pots thing was true.
yeah, you open the
And
door.
Shock will open the other one too.
Okay, and he's like, "It checks out. I think we go upstairs."
Indeed. By the way, after we've like closed the doors and started moving on. By the way, Fayati Animal, that's the person I had arrested, but
Oh,
believe used he him pronouns, not she her pronouns.
Perhaps someone is
So-
using the identity falsely. Do you believe that the original Fayati was in prison? Or is still in prison?
Would I believe that Fayati is still in prison based on?
He was sentenced to prison. I don't
Like,
believe
based
that
on the
he's-
sentence that he received originally, is it like...
Be a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Theoretically, if the sentence was carried out and no other shenanigans happened along the way, he would still be in prison.
If you believe the original Fayati to be in prison still, and this person has different gender, then perhaps someone is using it as a title or masquerading as this person.
And how do they know so much about me?
Could be a lieutenant or someone underneath of them.
Maybe it's like a Dread Pirate Roberts thing.
Could be. You always gotta look out for the Dread Pirate Roberts sort of thing.
Yeah.
that's a gambit.
Let's
Dread
go.
Pirate Roberts was my captain on the ship, by the way. That was totally.
The ship that you're on while you're out at sea for 8 years.
You knew Dread Pirate Roberts?
Let's see.
I knew Dread Pirate Roberts.
Shut up!
I
Really?
smell the world.
I am Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh my god! Kashak pulls his mask off. Let's do it. Let's go.
All right.
Kick the door down. Screw it.
Oski opens the door.
You open the door to reveal a spiral staircase that goes up. And we'll
Always,
take-
this is a quick Pathfinder tip for you. Anybody, I know we're about to go to break, but this is a quick Pathfinder tip for all newbies and veterans. Anything on the other side of a spiral staircase is horrifying. Always be ready for the worst possible thing on the other side of a spiral staircase. Paizo can't resist putting nothing on the other side of a spiral staircase.
The attic whisperer that we fought was up a spiral staircase.
Right up a spiral staircase.
Was it spiral?
They can't
I think it was
not
just.
do it.
It was like a spiral motion, but still like square. One,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
okay.
I think.
That's
If a,
close.
if a staircase spirals, you best be at full health. You simply best be at full health.
We're gonna take this opportunity to go ahead and take a break. A quick 15er here, so we'll be back.
Oh my
at,
god, guys, I'm so glad we're still alive.
at 8:30
We made
Eastern
it.
Standard, so I can get my second chance to kill this party this week.
Not possible. My confidence is fully back.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back in about
See y'all
15
soon.
minutes. Welcome back, everybody. So they survived. They did it. They managed to keep
Against all odds.
against most odds.
Every single odd, they
All of them.
fought.
And
Okay.
even they
A
managed.
basilisk. Yeah.
They come across the remainder of the floor, as well as some strange vagabonds, drifters, hard to say,
New best friends.
self-proclaimed refugees from something that you all decided was unimportant.
I kind of loved that interaction, though.
A really unexpected end to the floor with a basilisk on it. It's just 4 guys playing cards.
Trust me, that could have gone very differently, but you all decided to be as nonchalant about it as they did, and so...
I mean, straight up, we value our hit points and our resources way too much. If
Well,
they're
yeah.
willing to turn the other cheek and play cards, we are cool with that. We are way cool with that.
Yeah. How about you all go up there, and we'll talk to whoever's left afterwards.
That's the best we could have hoped for.
You all also find a number of interesting hand-drawn posters of presumably Twinkletoes, aka Eliana, over the past 8 years, as well as 2 posters.
So they're hand drawn.
They are no, they were computer-generated, Jack.
Well, then they're not like news clippings. Like they're not like
No.
stories written about her. It's like
They are similar in style to like wanted posters.
yeah, but someone drew them by hand of her and has now hung them on this wall.
Correct.
Yeah,
I was
horrifying.
really famous, yo.
And you can see the progression in age as well.
Just like imagine that for 1 second, like
Creepy.
you walk into a house you've never been to before, and there are pictures of you hand drawn from the last 8 years of your life.
Very creepy.
And pictures of your parents, and one of them's X'd out.
Like imagine that
Mad
for
creepy.
1 second, how awful that would be. How
If it makes you feel any better.
mind-bendingly horrible that would be.
The picture
Did
of
you
your
not
mother
see
is
me
circled.
crying in Act 1?
It's horrible. Like it's so. I was like, I'm thinking
Very
about
bad.
it on the break. It's so awful. Like
Very bad.
Amazing storytelling, though, Will. Props.
yeah, really
That was
fantastic.
good.
You don't even know. You
I'm
don't even
deeply
know.
disturbed.
It only gets better or worse from here.
Depending
Those
on
are-
whether you're Twinkle Toes or not.
Those are in fact the 2 options.
It only gets better or worse from here. A GM's tale.
Well, we could plateau through the end of the book. You never know.
Stay right there. Just stay right here. For 6 books.
I just want to point out: is it a possibility that we're gonna go most of book 2 and never rest to get our full level 6?
If this is like if this house is the entirety of the book, I'll be shocked. But it's
I
possible.
mean, it's probably not, but
I told you my prediction is we'll hit level 7 before we hit level 6.
Okay, so you guys got virtually everything from level 6. All right.
For anybody who hasn't kept
Okay.
up, we hit level 6 and we haven't rested, and so we've kind of homeruled it that like we don't get everything from leveling up until you full rest. So there are a few things from our level 6
spells mainly.
level up that like we have not received as characters, and so we're a little bit gimped on level 6 based on how we've decided to play.
Hasn't
So
mattered. You guys have been
my
doing fine.
prediction is we're gonna hit level 7 before we have all the benefits of level 6, and it's gonna be a good thing.
For what it's worth, I just can't in my head justify Sheethra gaining 15 square feet of size in an instant. So,
I just want my spells, man.
sure.
Mike's okay with it because having a large lizard in this house would have been
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Awkward.
complicated.
I gave you the damage. Be happy.
I'm super happy with it. This is very funny.
Well, speaking of leveling up our storytelling, why don't we level up the floors of this building as
Do
we
it.
all
I thought you were gonna tell us we just leveled up, and I was like, oh.
ascend the staircase?
Yeah, Oski will start going up the stairs. He starts going up the stairs.
I'm gonna be not on Sheethra.
You're not gonna ride Sheether? That was my question.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, since there's stairs.
Go in front of her though, because she'll
Yeah.
fall behind.
I give you this. If you look over to the right on the map,
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me move.
so start there. I will reveal.
Oh, is that like the top of?
That is the
Are
top
they-
of
are-
the staircase.
They're like
You-
on top of each other.
You just moved 5 feet to the north.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Oski will continue. Well, actually, once he gets to where he actually is on the map, he'll perception check, listening to see if he hears anything.
Okay. Please.
Of course, I rolled amazing 28.
You do hear something. It's not near you immediately, but you hear like hurried shuffling feet and like whispered voices, like harsh whispered voices. You can't make anything out, but it is clear that somebody or multiple people are in a rush.
I'm not trying to
Yeah,
get out.
Oski will share that and then move up the stairs.
You come out into, somewhat surprisingly, a garden. You see these two massive, expensive-looking, clean windows that have light just pouring in to this indoor garden. You see all manner of vegetation filling pots, littering floors and shelves all over the place, as well as hanging flower baskets which dangle near the windows, and even a vine-covered lattice which stands towards the southern end of the room.
Do any of these plants look somewhat menacing?
You can always roll a nature check.
Yeah, boy. Coming in hot with that Nachi. 29.
Sure. If you like switch places with sheet throw or move up so that you can actually
Yeah, he'll get a good look.
No, they all appear to be just for the most part, they appear to be just aesthetic.
He feels kind of at home here. He's kind of enjoying the.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a bit humid in here, or a bit kind of planty.
I mean, for what little.
It's not a greenhouse.
Yeah,
but
I mean, for what little climate control there is in Galarian outside of magical means, this is pretty humid. Yeah, certainly nothing that you're used to, but the air is far more humid than what you would experience outside.
Yeah, it doesn't smell so foul down here.
Yeah, it smells.
Is the decor recognizable to me at all? Like, is this like something that Fayati had at his house?
You never knew him to be, from what you did know of him, to be particularly green-thumbed. No.
Okay.
I mean, he had gardens on his at his manor, but every noble person does.
Not a druid. For later.
Oski will
Druid
keep
and a
walking.
thieves guild check.
You never know.
As you
And
continue,
Oski's like, oh yeah, go ahead.
as you continue forward, it's just the sounds of the footsteps and the voices become louder. So you're clearly moving towards something.
Keep walking
I have
until
both my
something
weapons drawn.
changes.
Yeah,
Oski's
weapons
got
are
a
up.
Shield out. Keep walking. Is this just a window? Are these windows more windows that we're seeing? The blue lines.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah.
Kashak, do you walk across there?
He'll be.
I'm gonna need everybody to stop.
Yeah, he'll stride over the door for sure. Yeah.
Well, this wall ends right here. This is an opening.
Oh, that's an opening?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I thought that was more wall. Whatever.
Yeah.
This is why I always ask you guys to be very clear about where you're going and give
Yeah,
me a
I
chance
thought it was
to-
still a wall. Yeah.
It looked like a wall from what we could see.
Yes, Will did say for this entire thing to make sure we're moving square by square, though.
You see a person.
Just as a reminder.
You see a person wearing robes, presumably whose name is Palm, because why would I have tokens for the creatures that are in this campaign? That is neither here nor there, because none of you were attempting to be stealthy.
Nope.
He
No point.
looks to the side and just yells, "They're here! Roll for initiative."
Let's go.
The shock says, "That's not a wall. That's a person," and we will get our Scout's warning bonus. +2 to initiative. Kidding me.
Kashak,
17.
same thing that you rolled for the last fight.
I
Hopefully
know.
it'll go better. Bastro.
You're muted, bud.
28.
I was wondering why you'd been so quiet so far.
Oski.
I have been talking.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Oski also surprised by the new wall here, rolled a natural 1 and is stunned into getting only a 13 initiative.
Twinkle Toes.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm. 1-5.
A little low for you there, Twinks.
I rolled a natural 5.
Oof. Tough. Well, I should probably roll their initiatives.
That's well, we gotta hope Bastro's got some good stuff for us because that was low initiative from the rest of us.
Bastro, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Bastro was too busy gandering at the foliage, so he's left behind a little bit. First action will stride 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Second action, he's holding a potion in his hand, and he's going to make Twinkle Toes drink it. So he's going to force it down her throat, kind of. Twinkle Toes, drink this. It'll help you when you head into combat. And he's pouring down a potion of mirror image that we picked up earlier.
Yo, what?
What?
So literally,
Second edition.
it's literally a potion of mirror image. That's how Will described it. And you drink it, and you gain the effects of a mirror image spell. So now there's you see like 3 or 4. You see actually 3 other Twinkle Toes, kind of like dancing around Twinkle Toes, like the original one. And she's gonna be a lot harder to hit.
That's awesome.
Incredible.
Yeah. And since that was a potion, I did not have to cast the spell. So third action, I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Stoke on Twinkle Toes. Stoke the heart. You're gonna kill it.
Them. Excuse you.
You're gonna kill them. Well, so far
Just
it's
for
only
what it's
one
worth,
person.
these are people too. Okay. It is now.
All we see is palm. We don't know it's a person.
People have palms.
I assume it's a palm tree.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that
I
incorrect?
assumed.
This palm tree casts a spell.
It's a leshy wizard.
This palm tree casts a spell. Let me just make sure the area of effect is correct before I
I
mark
just
anything
walk into
down.
this.
Oh no. Fireball?
No, that would be far too kind. Okay.
That's scary.
Flesh to stone.
Uh,
You'll become petrified.
I would rage quit, I think.
With your basilisk blood.
wouldn't that just be the best? Okay. So I need everybody to go ahead and roll me a will save.
Is this this is a magical effect, I assume, Will?
Yes.
This is going to... I haven't rolled yet. I'm triggering my warding sign, so the second Oski sees that, like, or can sense magic, his tattoos begin to move.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get a +2 to this save.
All right.
I'm going to use my reaction to use Halfling Luck. I can re-roll a triggering check or saving throw, but I must use the new result even if it's worse than my first roll.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll twice for my 2 characters and suffer the consequences.
Sure. What did everybody get?
25.
25? Okay.
14 to 25.
22 for Kashak and a 14 for Shithra.
22. Okay. Oski?
31.
31.
Here it is.
And Basser?
28.
28. Okay. Yeah, it's just Kashak and Shithra that are
Damn it!
affected as of right now.
22 failed. Damn.
Yes. The entire area around you, in a similar fashion as something you've seen before, erupts with this billowing fog, with these flashing and hypnotic colors
Oh.
that begin to erupt within it.
Oh, my dazzled. Oh, that's so bad.
Yes.
Just while you're in there, though,
So
right?
while you are inside the cloud and it covers I need to get my circle tool. No, it's going to take too long. It goes up to 5, 10, 15, 20, up to here, and then along there. Just a big
Oh my
circle.
god.
Okay, okay.
That's very big.
Oh, sorry, that's 20 foot. It's only 10 foot.
Oh!
So it's more
Okay, yeah, that's
like,
better.
like this. Yep.
That's a lot better.
Centered on this
Yeah.
point right there.
Gotcha.
So,
Cool.
as long as you were inside, you were dazzled. However, Shithra and Kashak.
Oh, so everyone is dazzled if you're inside.
While you're
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shithra and Kashak, you are currently fascinated as well.
Okay.
Oh.
That doesn't really do much to me, right?
Probably not to you. It would've
No,
been
I think
better
it would have
getting
been bad if that happened to
Bastro.
Bastro.
Astro. It's
Yeah.
bad for spellcasters, yeah.
That's what
Pretty
that person
colors.
does. And then you are no longer able to see outside of said area. So stuff happens. Things happen. And it rolls down to Kashak, actually.
Seriously? Okay.
Things that are happening that you cannot see.
Yeah, okay. Kashak will move out of the cloud here. 5, 15, 20. He'll stay there. He'll hunt the wizard, and then shout in Uruksi for Shithra. Something to the effect of, "Come out the way I came, you can still strike him." And she is able to make it the whole way, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and strike.
Okay.
Oh, there's more.
16.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, a 16 is not going to hit.
Where's my dice that rolls well? Can I find that one? Thank you. Alright, cool.
Oh, I took it from you when we moved to different places.
Oh, I'm saying.
I made
All my
sure
dice
not
are
to-
shit.
Made sure not to leave you with that nonsense. Is that all of your actions?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So. It is now Twinkletoe's turn.
All right. First action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I would like to do a fascinating performance. Actually, can I go here and then tumble through to the other side of Palm?
Sure.
I can
go
stride
ahead.
up my speed and then make an acrobatics
Yeah.
check. 29!
There it is.
Oh,
That
wait.
will succeed.
Sorry, no, 33.
Oh, that fails.
Yeah, that fails.
Sucks to suck.
You make it through to the other side.
Cool, thank you. First action done. Second action. I would like to strike at this lady, who I'm
Okay.
assuming is Fayati,
Never know.
until I try.
You could always ask.
Who the hell are you? I say as I stab her. It's a natural 17. 32.
That will hit.
Crit.
No.
Oh, it was this person. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Got jokes, Bastro.
We're only gonna crit on 20s and some 19s from where we are right now.
Stoked gives me what again?
+3 on damage.
Plus 3 damage. Okay, so 6, 9, 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, wait. I didn't add my precise strike. 13 points of damage.
Even nicer.
Total of 13?
Total of 13 points of damage. Oh, that was
Okay.
only my second action. Third action, I'll do. What do I want to want to do for my third action?
You are in the middle of 3 people.
I'll parry. That's a good idea.
Okay.
I do have mirror image, but I'll still parry.
Oh, that's right. You have mirror image though. That's so cool that we had a potion of that. I don't remember getting that.
I don't either.
That was a while ago. We
Uh,
also, it's interesting what else we have.
she will take her ready to action to stab you when you get up there.
I should probably check what mirror image really does.
Yeah.
I got you. I can follow along.
Basically, they'll have to land a hit on you first in order for it to take effect.
It
Okay.
it definitely hits.
Is it a crit?
It is.
Are you sure?
Is a 37 a crit?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Oh
this
my
will
God.
take an image from you and also hit you.
Wow.
but it becomes a normal success. It doesn't become a critical success.
True.
So
Yeah.
that's actually still good.
That is a good thing.
So now there are only 2 images.
Yeah, now there's
Uh,
only 2.
11
Okay.
points of piercing as she drives a rapier into your shoulder, and she just says, "Are you sure you want to do this, girl?"
Can I respond
Sure.
right now?
By all means.
I mean, are you gonna tell me why you're trying to kill me?
She cocks her head a little bit. You're still wearing the mask, correct?
Yeah.
That's right.
What's your DC to disguise your identity?
24.
Deception. Yep.
Oh, 22. Wait, I think I can use diplomacy as well for mine. I think. It's either a 22 or a 24.
Okay. Well, she beats that.
Okay.
She just looks at you. You say that, she cocks her head. Her eyes narrow and her teeth grit. Just Ileana. And then that's the end of your turn, correct?
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize her?
That was the person's turn, anyways. It wasn't.
No, that was a reaction that she
Yeah, she had a ready to action.
had a ready to action.
Oh.
Do you recognize her? I don't know. I'll think about that and we'll get back to it.
Intriguing.
This guy will step up to here and try to stab Kashak.
Huh? No, I'm kidding.
I thought that was pretty clear. I'm sorry.
That was the joke.
Oh, that's just most unfortunate.
Natural 20.
Oh. How rude.
Only 5 points of piercing.
Oh no.
Rolled really bad. Oh wait, no, that was a crit. 10 points. Excuse me.
Okay.
He'll try again. Actually. Nah, he'll try again. This guy isn't interesting. That's a miss. Okay.
Will, I was wrong. It's a 32. 20 plus my deception, not 10 plus.
She still beat the DC.
Okay.
But that's
Oh,
good.
wow.
That's good to remember.
Why is it 20 plus? Is that a feat you have?
Might just be a.
It's because I'm a vigilante
Yeah, it's a
and they don't
vigilante.
want
Oh yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But unfortunately, she does still, or fortunately, depending on whether or not you care that she knows who you are, does recognize you.
I mean, I'm gonna kill her anyway, so.
Remains to be seen. Oski, it's your turn.
Oski is upset. And he's gonna shout, Kashak, you have to get into the room! As he's gonna go to there. Second action, he will enter Everstand stance. Third action, he will raise his shield.
Okay. Top of round 2. Bastro.
Bastro is kind of stuck. 5, 10, 15. And it's difficult terrain to get through someone, right?
It's not
You have to
difficult.
tumble through them.
No, it's just tumble through.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I can still do it. Okay.
Yeah. It's just, if you fail, you'll only have moved 5 feet.
Basically, yeah. So I'm going to attempt to tumble through to get to right here. Let me see. What's my acrobatics, anyways?
Do you have
Pretty-
30 feet of movement? Or 25?
Is it 30 feet? It's 5, 10.
25.
Because,
Oh.
You stride up to your movement and then you tumble through to the adjacent
but
side.
isn't the enemy considered difficult terrain?
Oh, that was this question, wasn't it?
No, because it's a tumble through. He's striding up to his speed, and then you tumble through. There's nothing about the enemy being difficult.
You move
terrain.
through the enemy's space, treating the squares in its space as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh,
You still have to use the movement.
I would have to step up first and then stride.
That's 2 actions to potentially tumble through. Yeesh.
Yeah, that kind of blows.
Yeesh. You got any more buff spells?
Yeah, I do. First action, sustain Twinkle Toes. Next 2 actions, I'm going to cast my last first level spell, Bless. So
Okay.
now there's a small faint light emanating from Bastro that no one's benefiting from, and that's my turn.
and no one's benefiting from. Is that what he said?
Well,
Yep.
5 feet
You're
away.
benefiting from it.
That's true. I am benefiting.
We're setting up, bro. We're just setting up. It's all good.
Oh,
It's all good.
but that is Bastro's turn.
Okay. Ooh. This is tough. This is tough.
What's tough about it?
I have 2 spellcasters that I have to manage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
The Hard Knock Life.
This one, up here, will cast a spell onto Fayati.
Does casting a spell provoke in 2nd edition?
Yes.
Manipulate.
So Twinkle Toes, you could take an attack of opportunity on that on her if you would like to. On
Palm.
the upper wizard.
We've got their names.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. On Palm.
On Palm,
On
yeah.
Palm tree, pickaxe, and
And Sangier.
and Sangier.
Classic Sangier.
All right, that's a 31 to hit.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm still stoked.
Yep.
8, 11, 12, 15 points of damage.
Alright, this sucks. You rolled a 31, right?
Yeah.
That person is flat-footed. Is that a critical hit?
Good question. Yes, that is a crit.
I
With
believe
the-
that would
with the
disrupt
flat-footed.
the spell.
It would.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. So that spell does not go off.
And they take 30 points of damage.
Yo, that's huge.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome. Sorry, I hate to do that kind of retroactively,
No,
but
no,
that's important.
That is important. Okay. 30 points of damage. Yeah, so she like reaches her palm out to touch Fayati, and you just slash right across it. She has to pull her arm away, but you nick a good
Her
portion.
hand.
Her, yeah. You just slice up her arm real good, and she drops the spell. Very nice indeed. She does have one more.
Can I say that I did that with my sheath and I cracked her wrist bone?
Sure, why not?
Well-
That sounds good. Pick will take his reaction from his sister casting a spell to make a step.
Huh.
Sister?
Yeah. And then she will move down to here. Not liking the fact that you just broke her wrist. Pick will then cast a spell on Fayati. and you watch as she begins just like almost out of step with time, becomes like a blur, moving quicker and faster.
Uh-oh.
He will then step over to be back in step with his sister.
Some creepy twin shit going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pick and palm is reminding me quite a bit of Vex and Vax.
Yeah.
It is now Feoti's turn.
Oh, my friend and I played Lost Boys together, and we were the only two unnamed Lost Boys, and we were Pickets and Pockets. Or Pickles and Pockets, sorry. So
That's fun.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
Twinkle Toes, go ahead and roll me a society, free society, see if you recognize her.
Okay,
We live in a free society.
Do
we
we?
do.
No.
29!
29.
Yeet.
While you didn't know her very well at all, you had seen a small girl running around the manor occasionally. You believe this to be
Daughter.
Feoti's daughter.
Took up the mantle.
And with an axe to grind. So,
Rapier, rather.
With a rapier to stab with.
it is her turn.
So she's probably like my age then.
Give or take. But in human years, you know.
Yeah. So, older. Looking.
She'll stab you. Or at least attempt to do so
Okay.
with her first action. Uh, 25 to hit.
Roll a d6.
D6. You only have 2 inches left, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
The spell specifies 1 to 2 on 1d6 will hit her. The spell specifies that they want you to roll low.
I rolled a 1.
That will
Okay,
hit
it
you.
hits.
This will be 4. Where's her damage? Oh, there it is. Five. 10 points of piercing damage.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Alright.
She's then going to attempt to use her main gouge
Hey.
in her other
Not her
hand
side gouge.
Not her side gash. Her main gash.
and attempts to stab it straight into the wound that she just created. It's a 38 to hit.
You know, what?
Yes.
Super crit?
So, so I lose another one of my mirror images, and it's not a crit.
Okay.
Normal hit, right.
Normal
Cool.
hit.
Yeah, this mirror image has
It's coming in clutch.
very
Absolute,
honey.
absolute dividends.
2 crits negated. That's hero
That
point
thing-
worthy for Bastro.
I think so too.
There's an argument for hero point worthy for her to dive into 3 people to fulfill
Also
her
that, like, yeah,
fulfill her
seriously.
side quest.
So that is 7 points of piercing damage, but because she stabbed it straight in and kind of like
Yeah.
twists the blade, it's going to be an additional.
Oh, that's awful.
It's going to be an additional 16 points of precision damage.
Yeah, she's got some kind of like special sneak attack, something going on.
Oh my god.
Big yikes.
Just wait until she gets an additional sneak attack damage added onto that.
Yo, imagine if that was a crit. Oh my god.
I'd be dead, and her revenge would be fulfilled.
I love it when loose ends tie themselves up.
Yeah, right.
I talk about my girl that way.
What does she want to do? What does she want to do?
Do you have more actions?
That was only 2. She'll make a 3rd attack with the rapier. So that is 26 to hit.
Roll a d4.
It's a D6.
Oh no, d6.
Yeah.
Sorry.
6. So I believe that is an image.
That's
Yep.
my last image.
Okay.
Wow.
Just a whole round of applause for Mirror Image.
yeah,
It's a
seriously.
great
so
spell.
good.
I'm very
Yeah.
thankful they nerfed the hell out of that spell from Pathfinder 1 to Pathfinder 2, but that is still a good spell. Oh my gosh.
Still a good spell.
Definitively saving Twinkletoes' life right there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Actually, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Took 2 crits and a hit into 2 hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
She will then just stride back a little bit. Just take a little move. And that's the
She's
end of her turn.
hasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pick cast haste on her.
Yeah. I think that's what Palm was trying to do until
Oh, I
took
thought
it.
it was mirror image. Or blur, actually. Never mind. Okay, cool. Alright.
Damn, I got some high level spellcasters in this room.
It is Kashak's turn.
What am I looking at in front of me? What's Sanjir's whole deal?
He looks like a rank and file. He looks like
See,
a grunt.
what's he wielding?
He's wielding a short sword and a dagger.
Okay.
Leather armor. You see a hand crossbow on his belt with 10 bolts. You could probably produce this inventory list from the back of your hand.
Could probably write this myself. I'll try and tumble through.
Okay.
What is that? Acrobatics?
Yep. Against their reflex DC.
This is not super good. Okay.
Why don't you just climb up the wall around him?
I don't think the door is big enough. 16.
It's not a door. It is an open area. It's an open hallway. There's just a little like funnel in that.
So do I think I could climb around him?
You can certainly try. Yeah. I mean, he's 10-foot ceilings. He's not taking up the upper 5 feet. If you want.
Oh, then I will definitely climb around him. I apparently have no idea how this floor works. I will climb around him with 15 feet of speed.
If it's got a white door, it's a door. Everything else is not a door. It's a jar.
So I want to try to get to here. I want to try to get to here on the wall.
I really hope that every just open archway has a jar sitting in the middle of it.
You go 10 up, 5, 5. Yeah,
Or
that's fine.
I guess part of the threshold or something.
You got 20 feet of climb speed, right?
I have 15.
You have 15.
Can
Yeah,
you start
that's
all the
weird.
way?
'Cause-
Wouldn't he already start 5 feet up? 'Cause
well, that's the
he's
thing.
more-
He's, because
He
he's
would
got
only
to
have to
attach
climb
to the
up
wall
5
and
feet.
then climb up the wall from where he's
But
currently at.
Attaching
So
to the
So
wall.
that's
5,
5.
10, yeah,
10,
okay. That
yeah.
that works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Five
So I'm
up,
here.
10 across.
I'm here with bow in hand. Palm is still hunted. Let's take a strike at Palm.
Okay.
$17.
Fortunately, that's not going to hit.
Let's command Sheethra to stride, and then she will take the support action.
What does your support action do again?
Support action. The monitor lizard distracts an adjacent opponent with snapping jaws and rapid movements. Until the start of my next turn. Oh, wait, shit. No, he will not do that. He will command her to strike. The support action requires my strike to hit, and that was kind of the whole jam.
Right.
So let's see if Sheethra can do better than Kashak. That is a 21 to hit Palm. Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
It's just off. It's just
Yeah.
off.
Ah, AC 22. I need where's my whole collection of dice? I'm gonna go through everything. I'm gonna go through every single one.
Kashak, is that your turn?
Yep.
Twinkle Toes, what you got for me?
Okay. I don't know. Let's see. I currently have 40 feet of movement. So I might...
You only need 5.
Yeah, to get to her, but what if I want to take out the spellcaster? Get flanking with Sheethra. Nah, I'm gonna go for Fayati. Or Fayati's daughter, Fayati Jr. Yeah, I'm gonna step up, first action. Second action, I'm gonna say, so you're his daughter, huh? And then swing at her.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Natty 17 for a 32 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. I meant to say that was a confident finisher, but I didn't say it, so it's not. So it's side strike.
Appreciate that.
Still that extra damage though.
Yep.
Yep, +3.
And you're stoked, yeah.
Yeah. 8. Oh wait, extra damage from what? Were you talking about?
Stoked you. You were stoked.
Yeah. What, Ben? What were you talking about?
From Precise
Yeah.
Strike,
Is
presumably.
that what you're
Stoke
talking
and
about?
Precise Strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8.
Sorry.
Trying to get all of her P's and Q's.
15 points of damage again.
15, okay.
Third action, this will be my confident finish. Actually, do I want to do a confident finish or do I want to parry again? The parry didn't seem to help too much last time, but I'm gonna parry. I'll parry with my third action and keep my panache.
Okay.
That +1 might be left up.
Could come in handy.
It's now this guy's turn. You hear like just a whistle from Fayati, like almost like a dog whistle, and he just rushes over to here, behind Twinkle Toes, and will.
Were you
stab him.
trying to draw me into a flanking position?
It worked.
Did. I should have gone to her other side. They could have too. Dang.
What is he
He
doing?
lured me in with the you only need 5.
That is going to be a. Oh, 17. I don't think that's going to get you. Well,
No, it's not.
flat-footed, but still, yeah.
No.
He's got one more strike. He will use it. -4. 22.
Hits exactly.
Ooh.
Oh.
So that will be 4.
Thank you, Ben, for checking.
Yeah, I too far away.
10 points of damage. That is including precision damage from the sneak attack.
Oh,
Snack attack.
Too. Okay.
Snack arena.
Not looking too hot.
Yeah, she's kind of a beast. Not gonna lie.
Sangier or Fayati Jr.?
Oh,
Friday.
Yeah, Sangier is a guy.
We've seen 1,000 Sangiers.
He's there to provide flanking.
One might say that he is there to provide flanking, specifically in the text of the adventure. What is my purpose? You provide flanking. Oh god.
Oh no.
That's the end of his turn, though.
He's gonna be eaten by a Bronteroth. We're not sure what that means.
Oski, welcome to the party.
Yes, Oski. This is what Oski would do. It kind of sucks for action economy, but he's really feeling sort of like emotionally compelled by the situation that Twinkle Toes has found herself in. So he's gonna take 2 actions to get to here. Third action, raise his shield and say, Twinkle Toes, let my shield be your shield. Stay near me.
Bastro.
Most
top
romantic thing
of
anyone's ever
round.
said in this campaign.
Top of round 3. Bastro Baltorin. Better get in there, buddy.
Yeah, right now Bastro has no idea where his teammates are. He's in this cloud of colors.
You're just in a rave right now.
Yeah.
Straight vibing.
Just-
He's gonna go ahead and march forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Dancing at that point.
See a room full of people that he did not know was there. Second action, sustain Stoke the Heart for Twinkle Toes, and then third action, sustain Bless to now wait amidst 10 feet from me. So the light that's emanating from Bastro gets a little bit stronger, a little brighter.
So it can reach everybody but me now.
Yeah, I think you're 15 feet.
That's okay.
I'm 10 feet up the wall. That's what we decided I had to be.
Yeah.
I'm not
think
15 feet.
You're still
Yeah.
within
Only
10
10 foot
feet.
ceiling.
I'm 10 feet. So yeah, I'm receiving the bless.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Bless up.
I'm bringing the
Bless up.
light.
So. Palm
Someday.
reaches out towards Shithra.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
How to lose a
You
finger.
You see just this like black energy radiating off of her hand, blue sparks of electricity arcing between her fingers as she goes down to reach Shithra, or reach out and touch Shithra. And
Reach out and touch Shethra.
I am trying to touch Shithra. Trying to figure out what I need to roll. Oh,
Animal handling, probably.
fortitude save from Shithra, please.
Fortitude.
There are
Alright,
no
I
touch
rolled-
attacks in this game.
I excluded every dice that I've already put in Dice Jail today, and I've rolled every single d20 that I own in my person, and this is the one that rolled the highest on that mega roll. So here we go.
How do you
Okay,
do it like that?
24.
Okay.
That sounds good.
That's an 11 on the die.
That is a success.
That's a maybe.
That's a
That's a
success.
tweener. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
She is still going to take some damage.
Yeah. Of course.
Math is hard. She takes 9 points of negative damage, and you watch as she's pulling her hand away. Just this like red haze that shifts in the air from Shithra into Palm's palm. She is then going to boop, move there, and Pick will use his reaction to boop, move there. It's then Pick's turn. Wish I had. Do I have arcing tools for this? I don't. I believe. Oski, Shithra, and Bastro go ahead and give me will saves.
Ah. All right.
Oski, Shethra, Bastro.
It's a 15-foot cone
From Pick.
from Pick.
You
Actually,
can't hit those 3 people.
I think I meant Kashak, not Oski.
Kashak. Okay.
Kashak,
Oh.
Shithra, and Bastro. Excuse me.
I'm cool with that.
And what kind of save is it? I'm sorry.
Will save.
Okay. Kashak had a dirty 20. Shethra hit a natural 20 for a 32.
Okay. And Bastro?
22.
22. Bastro and Kashak.
Damn.
You're stunned 1, blinded for 1 round,
Oh, great.
dazzled for 1 minute. as color spray wafts over your faces. Shithra, unaffected.
Can't add Dazzle to my character sheet. Alright, but anyway. That sucks.
It is Twinkletoes' turn. Or, excuse me, Feati's turn. She's gonna stab out at you with her rapier.
It's you, me.
Hmm?
You said you. Does that mean me?
Twinkletoes. Excuse me.
Okay.
I keep saying Twinkletoes in my head and then not saying Twinkletoes out loud. But
I
then
mean,
when I mean
you
Feati, I
just-
say Twinkletoes. So I'm getting it all mixed up in my head.
You just, yeah, the interpersonal connection between the two of them is strong.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have never.
Two sides,
really
the same proverbial coin, one might say.
Yep. She killed my dad though, so you know, maybe.
No, but you definitely imprisoned hers, so. Not saying she's a good person, by the way. But she will try to stab you with a rapier. 24 against flat-footed.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It's going to be 4.
Oh, Ben, you're muted.
So that's going to trigger a reaction from Oski, as he's going to use a 6th level feat called Shield Warden, which lets me use my shield block on allies I am adjacent to. So I shield block essentially for Twinkletoes.
Okay.
Amazing. Thank you.
It's going to be for 22 points of damage prior to any shield block.
If you do the shield prevents that ally taking damage instead of. Yeah. So okay. So the shield absorbs 12 damage, and then the rest will go through.
Okay. So 10 points of damage to Twinkletoes.
Amazing.
Then once more she goes in with the main gouge, trying to enlarge the wound that she just caused. That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't say that.
She has a lot of mouth, I apologize. That is 9 points of piercing and an additional 13 of precision. Unconscious?
Yeah.
Yikes!
She looks over at Oski, kind of chuckles at the shield now, scraped up. Just says, "We can still make a deal if you want to make your way out of here."
The only deal with you is death.
She shrugs. I tried to warn you. She'll use her third action to stab at you. What is that? 25 to hit.
Myth.
Okay. And fourth action, might as well.
Dear God.
28.
Unbelievable. Fourth action hits. on 4 strikes. 4 strikes in a turn.
Multiple attack penalty caps out, man. She's got a pretty nice attack
does?
bonus.
It caps?
Does it not?
It goes down with each attack. doesn't
Pretty
it?
sure it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, at 10, like after the 3rd attack, it stops at whatever penalty you're at.
No way, really?
Yeah, so like for most characters, it's a -10 penalty, I think. After
She's
like
using that
3
valid
plus
for that.
attacks is -10.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Wait, where does it say that?
Multiple attack penalty, like whatever the rule is for that.
The
The
second
more
time...
attacks you make, you're represented by the multiple attack penalty. The second time you use an attack, it's -5. The third time you make an attack, it's -10.
It says the third time you attack and on any subsequent attacks, you take a -10
Right.
penalty.
There it is. Okay, I missed it. Cool.
Yeah.
We got there. That will be 4. 13 points of piercing.
Cool.
Kashak, you're up.
Kashak is blinded, which is pretty much the worst thing an archer can be. So he's going to take this moment to enter his point-blank shot stance. Hopefully get some additional damage on future rounds. He's also stunned 1, so when he starts this turn, he only has 2 actions. First action is enter that stance, and second action will be to send Sheethra in to do his dirty work. So she will step and then bite out at Palm. And that is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
There we go, baby. Sheethra hitting for a good amount of damage here. 24 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
24 piercing damage.
Ow. Okay.
8 of which is precision, if that matters.
No, but thank you.
That is my turn. Kashak, you just see him like kind of like scraping at his eyes a little bit, but he's squaring himself up. He's always kind of that presence, trying to stay composed and poised. But he calls out to Sheethra to save him.
How does stunned works at the end of this round? Will your stunned condition change, Jack, or will
Yes.
Yeah.
You basically consume stunned. Like whatever your stunned value is, you take that off of your actions you gain in your turn, and then it's gone.
As long as there's no
stunned
duration.
stunned is better than slowed.
But stunned often has a much higher value. Like if you're the example they give in the rule is that if you're stunned 4, you don't have a turn, and then your next turn you have 1 less action.
Got it. Okay.
But I'm not stunned anymore, nor am I blinded. I am now just dazzled and not fascinated, so just dazzled.
Sanjir moves to here and will attempt to stab Oski with a short sword. 28 against flat-footed.
That hits.
11 points of piercing.
Okay.
Second attack at Bastro. Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to be another 1 point of precision.
Rude.
Second attack at Bastro. 12 isn't going to hit you, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Just misses.
Almost.
Oski, it is your turn.
Oski is going to step to here. Second action, bash out his shield at Feati. He is in bless range. No, he's not. He's just outside of bless range, isn't he?
You're within 10 feet.
No,
That's
I'm
right.
not.
You're not.
I'm two
You're right.
two diagonals away. In that case, actually, can I switch those move orders? I want to strike and then move.
Sure.
That's what I'd like to do. Strike first action. Cocked. Bless is a +1.
Mm-hmm.
35.
Oh!
Natty 19.
That's a hit.
Just a hit.
Just a hit.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. That's still cool. Horrible damage. God. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Second action, he will move here. Third action, raise his shield.
Good.
Okay.
Nice job.
Bastard, is your turn. Top of round 4.
Astro is stunned and blinded. He has 2 actions. I was reading the rules on blinded, and it doesn't say I can't target an ally for a spell. It just says that it says you can't see all normal terrain is difficult terrain. You can't detect anything using vision. Oh, so since
You
I can't
see
detect
them to target them.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We ran into that recently in my Runelords campaign, which was a much more convoluted situation, but
Also,
similar,
first edition being much more
similar
convoluted.
concepts. Yeah, it's like if it's darkness or if you're considered like seeing in darkness, like you can't target something even if you know like where it is. Like you can't touch it with your mind, so like you can't see it.
So Bastard will instead stumble through the darkness. First, he'll stride 10, 20, yeah, and then from there, he will sustain his bless, and he'll be emitting 15 feet of light, slowly getting stronger. This does mean that Twinkletoes is no longer stoked, but she is also unconscious. Does not really matter.
Yeah.
And that's my
she
turn.
did well.
Okay.
See Bastard just kind of like with his arms out, kind of like trying to figure out where Twinkletoes' body hit the floor.
Another shrill whistle, this time 2 short bursts from Feati. You see Palm and Pick look at each other. Palm reaches out a hand and touches Pick, and he vanishes.
Great.
And then, about 2 seconds later, Feati vanishes.
Palm to Pick and then Pick to Feati, most
Yeah.
likely.
And you hear Oski, for a brief second, next to your ear, you just hear a whisper. Make sure she wakes up. I'm not done with her yet.
They just dipping? I think she was just being a jerk.
Kushak, it is your turn. Oh, excuse me. Twinkletoes. Please roll me a death saving throw.
Fail.
Okay. Dying too. Shock, it's your turn.
Not the time for me to be rolling below 10s.
Kashak has his full actions. He's still hunting Palm, so let's make a... Actually, what do I want to do? I'm going to make a Hunter's Aim Strike, which means that it's at a +2 and will ignore the concealed condition that Dazzled is imposing upon me.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Finally, that frickin' feat is useful. Here we go. I'm going to hero point that natural 1 because I will cry myself to sleep if that's how that turn goes. There we go. Natural 17 for a 34.
That's a
Hero Point Academy.
that's a critical. Go ahead and roll crit damage for me.
Nice.
Alright,
my God.
this
Scout Palm.
is fat.
This is gonna be
This is
great.
gonna be
I think
thick.
Palm's the one who took the crit from Twinkletoes
This is right.
earlier. So I think Palm's pretty hurt.
Yeah, Palm's the one whose wrist I broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's pretty beat up. For sure.
Alright. Okay.
What you got for me? Can we get a double record session on damage?
Now 28 points of piercing damage.
Hey, it's still good.
I can't do damage like Twinkletoes can.
You slide an arrow right under her ribs, and she crumples to the ground.
Okay, we got one.
Where did they go? Where did they
vanished?
go?
I do not know. They vanished.
Kashak is very suspicious, so he's going to climb down with his second action and stand in the doorway.
Okay.
And he's going to command Sheethra to step forward and strike out at Sanjir.
Okay.
Natural 20?
So close.
She's the hero of
So
Absalom.
close.
Finally, I get a good turn. Okay. That is 12, 18. Twelve, 18, 21, 22, 26, 34 points of piercing damage.
Yo.
She just That's the dude.
Oh my god.
Talk about an impactful turn there, Jack. You just took out 2 enemies.
Thank God.
Oh, what's
Wasted
this little doorway here?
wasted 2
It's a
turns.
doorway, I think, that they escaped from potentially.
Can I see? Or no, I'm.
Oh, it's a bed. Okay, it's just a bed. That's fine.
Better.
You guys are out of initiative.
Ah, that sucks.
Unless you all want to. Well, let's stay in
I mean,
initiative.
yeah,
Stay in
I'm unconscious still, so I think we have to stay in initiative.
Oski, it is your turn.
Oski will cast Lay on Hands on Twinkletoes. Twinkletoes get 18 points of healing and +2 AC for 1 round.
And we're out of initiative.
So Kashak, stands in this doorway, like.
Yeah,
I
can
guess
I
that's-
try to detect whether Pink or what's her face are still here?
You can.
Yeah, Oski's gonna go
you can
stand in
seek
front of
for
this
them.
door.
Yes.
I will seek for them. I-
Pick a 10 by 10 square and roll a perception check.
I'll pick this 10 by 10 square.
Okay.
Kashak
I have a
will own
+2
10.
to this from Keen Eyes.
I'll pick this 10 by 10 square over here.
Okay.
Wait, no, do the top corner, Bastro. I'll do the 10
Alright.
by 10 square I'm in.
Alright, I'll do this area.
Sheethra will
Ho ho ho.
flick her tongue around. 26 on the kind of 10 feet that Kashak occupies in the north.
27 for mine.
26 for Oski's little 10-foot square
And-
box.
30 for the upper right square corner.
None of you seem to notice any movement or anything.
Did they leave while I was on the wall?
Maybe. They were trying to leave. That sucks, though.
Joe's gonna start searching the room for any trapdoors or anything.
Oski just opens the door he's standing next to.
You find a room that seems to be filled with open chests. It looks like they've been rummaging through here. Let me find the actual text for you. Medium-sized wooden crates and bins line the floor and low shelves, each crate filled with discarded clothes, pockets that are slashed open, purses with strings cut, brass buttons, other odds and ends. It looks like they've been rifled through recently because you find some of the contents spilled out of the open lids on the ground in front of them.
Yeah, he'll just come back shaking his head to the rest of the party like they're not in there.
I would like to seek in this 10 by 10 square here.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, I guess I don't think anyone did this square specifically, but I think
29.
They're gone. Kashak's
I think they're gone.
gonna give up and start rummaging through this sleeping quarters here.
When you walk in and you turn that corner, you notice that there is now a small pathway that
Oh,
it looks like a panel had been slid to the side, and what was a ivy-covered fenceway in the garden moved to the side, and there's a pathway that runs through that wall.
So they slipped out this wall and then just went down the staircase. Kashak like investigates does the motions of like opening the panel and going in and walking around.
Yeah.
Shoot-a-doo.
I'll follow.
Oski's gonna start, I think, sifting through the chests and see if they left anything.
Let's try to catch them before they. Uh-oh.
Any tracks? Any evidence of movement? Survival check.
You can roll a survival.
Yeah, guys, let's chase a little bit. We still have that group downstairs.
26.
I think they're gone.
26. You can tell that this area has been well worn. There are clear wear marks on the stairs from where people have been stepping, but as of yet, it's hard to tell. And you know that you all came through here recently. You don't see any clear marks going the opposite direction.
Yeah, Kashak's gonna hurry down the stairs and talk to our friends. Yeah, try his best to get down as quickly as possible and stop by the room where her friends are playing cards. Did you see anybody come down here? Fayati and her crony.
We didn't see anyone, no. We heard something, thought you might have been coming down, but, well, you're only just getting down here now.
Where did you hear where they were coming from? Did you hear where they were going? Did they go down the stairs or did they go to another room?
They came down the stairs, I think.
How long ago?
30 seconds, maybe.
Keep going.
Alright. Kashak will go through that door and then go down.
Oski, should we
Which
follow?
door?
He's gonna go the safe way, like the way that Twinkle Toes went.
Oski's gonna start following too after maybe be like 12 seconds behind. But after he hears them like running and Kashak shouting, he's gonna start going down. It's like he's gonna shout out to Bastra to come too. And they will be, roughly 50 feet, I think, behind Kashak and Twinkle Toes.
Kashak is like no longer scared of this guy on the bottom floor. He's like hoofing it down these stairs, down everything, and just gets to like this main entryway. And I think he just like goes straight out the front door.
Just see a bunch of people sleeping on the lines, and as you kind of come barreling down, maybe one or two of them like tell you, "Oh, keep it down," as you like barreling through. You go out into the front street.
Slams the door open. It's just like scanning the street for anybody.
You see a variety of people, but none of them look like Fayati or Pick.
They're gone.
Has anyone seen two invisible figures?
Yeah.
The barkeep just kind of looks at you. I want you to think about the things you've just said, son.
You ever think about the words before they come out of your mouth?
Bastro's gonna look at Oski and just kind of be like, I think they're as good as gone. We should take the time to rummage through that one area we were just in before we leave. I feel like right now this is the best chance to do.
Yeah.
Oski agrees with Bastro and will head back upstairs
Kashak
and
does
start
the same.
rummaging through the chests.
Let's search the hell out of this place.
Yeah.
Take 20, take 30, take 50, whatever.
Take an hour.
Take as
whatever.
much time as we need to thoroughly search this place.
Okay. First thing that happens is you guys level up.
Oh my god.
Me. That's
I
amazing.
knew it.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
That's
Fantastic.
incredible.
You all find, unfortunately, item-wise, not very much. It looks
Yeah.
like they grabbed any and everything of value. With the time that you all spent outside and then the time you all spent on the lower floors, they had enough time to pick the place clean and make sure that Fayati and Pick had everything that they wanted to take out with them.
Okay, then
Um,
Oski takes a long rest right now. He sleeps 8 hours.
On the
Goes and curls up in that bed.
on the mage, you find +1 dagger, a
Ooh.
moderate healing potion, and a spellbook. And then
A moderate healing potion?
moderate.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She didn't have a
Hot
chance to
damn.
use it, and you guys made sure
Yeah.
of that.
We're high level now.
Is it okay if I take that, guys? Anybody else want that?
Could you maybe give one of your lessers to me if you're taking the moderate?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Cool. So I'll take one of your lessers.
I'm assuming Baster will just take the spellbook for his own weird purposes.
Yeah. Take a gander at it.
You all also do find a number of loose sheets of paper, what appears to be like another logbook, similar to the one that you found at the smuggling operation.
Okay.
You also find a personal journal.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
And we'll figure out what all of that contains next time we play. Thank you all
Yeah.
so much for joining us. We'll see you next time, and we'll see what happens to these crazy kids as they go off into the world after breaking up the Copperhand hideout.
Into the unknown.
Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time.
See you guys soon.